finally, the Gators got former Kentucky linebacker and Tulane head coach Jon Sumrall. Sumrall will guide Tulane to a second consecutive American Championship game after leading Troy to 2 Sun Belt Championship appearances. And he gets the rare distinction of being the head coach of both Tulane and Florida heading into championship weekend. Jon Sumrall with us now. Coach, congratulations. What a whirlwind 72 hours for you.
Thanks, Matt. It's been a whirlwind, man. You hit the nail on the head. Doing 2 jobs at one time, not a lot of sleep, a lot of work at the phones, a lot of watching film. Excited to be back at Tulane, though. We had practice this morning and getting ready to coach our guys for a conference championship game.
Yeah, what were the conversations? Because this has been in the national spotlight for other reasons recently, but what were the conversations between you, Florida, and Tulane to continue to coach in this upcoming American Championship?
Yeah, as the Florida opportunity became more of a reality for me, I voiced to them how important it was for me to finish this job the right way. You know, how you enter a place matters, but how you leave a place maybe matters just as much, if not more. And Tulane has given me a tremendous opportunity. And to be the head football coach here has been very special for me and my family. And I wanted to coach this out. I wanted to be a part of this conference championship game this week. And hopefully something after that if we can handle our business. But Florida was great about understanding that. Very, very grateful for Tulane understanding that. And our players have been awesome through this whole process, man. We've got a great group of guys on this team. And man, they're so fun to be around every day. And this is a player-driven program. And so our guys have been great every step of the way.
All right, so don't yell at me for looking ahead, but I just want to clear this up for everyone. Should there be more football, you will be the head coach at Tulane until this season ends.
If we're playing a championship opportunity, I'm coaching this team.
Okay.
So conference championship, I'm coaching.
Okay.
We win this week, I'm coaching.
Good. All right. Just wanted to get that out there to make sure everyone, most coaches be like, we're not looking ahead to next week. I just want to clear that up.
Well, I'm going to clear that up. I'm not looking ahead, but I'm going to be, that's the plan. We've talked about that as the plan. That's what we're going to do.
Good. You know, you and I have talked about it actually for the last couple of years of what the right opportunity would look like for you. What made Florida that right fit for you and your family?
Yeah, when I left Troy University to come to Tulane, I didn't come to Tulane to just take another Power 4 job or a run-of-the-mill Power 4 job, if you will. I came here knowing I wasn't leaving here anything other than what I thought was like a top 10 job in college football or a top 5 job in college football. So I've had Power 4 job offers since being here. And I've said no to plenty of them. The Florida opportunity is a very different opportunity. I think it's one of the best jobs in college football. It's a dream come true for me personally. And it was a no-brainer for me and my family.
You know, when you were introduced yesterday in Gainesville, really cool to see Florida legends. Danny Warfel, he was their Heisman Trophy winner. Steve Spurrier, he was in attendance. Urban Meyer was there. You see a picture there with the 2 famous ball coaches. What role did they play in your Florida recruitment?
Yeah, so Danny was a part of the committee that interviewed. And so Danny and I got to know each other well. We spoke several times through the process, face-to-face some. But Danny was on the search group. And then Coach Meyer, Urban was really awesome because I think we're wired similarly in how we view things. And he kind of recruited me a little bit, like wanted to check my mettle a little bit and see, hey, what are you about? And we talked, hit it off with Urban, loved visiting with him. And then Coach Spurrier, man, like Florida football and Coach Spurrier, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
And so all 3 of those guys were great throughout the process. And then to have them yesterday when I was named as the head football coach of the University of Florida meant the world to me because Florida football is those 3 guys.
Where are you on your staff?
Very early. You know, anytime I take a job, I think about who's there and who could maybe fit that's already in place. I always prescribe to the theory of measure twice and cut once. You know, it's not ready, shoot, aim. It's ready, aim, shoot. So I'm going to get it right, but I'd like to get it done as fast as possible. I'm more worried about getting it done right, though.
Yeah. Hey, Coach, look, I know you have Florida recruiting. I know you got a championship game to prepare for. So I want to get you out of this one, on this one. As you get set to coach your final game at Yulman Stadium, what is your fondest memory from your time at Tulane?
Golly, man, there's so many of them. The Memphis game this year was a big one. We had just had a setback the week before, and to see our guys' response on the road against a ranked team, that was awesome. Shutting Navy out at Navy. I love Brian Newberry, so I'm not trying to take a shot at New, but getting a shutout at Navy, that's a hard offense to shut out. And then just seeing our player success, man. Seeing really one of the greatest things this year has been seeing we have 5 returning starters back.
Yeah.
All right, a left tackle, a left guard, a D lineman, a linebacker, and a safety. And to see this group with so many new individuals become a team.
Also, Matt, my other favorite moment was when SportsCenter on campus came against Tulane in East Carolina. I got to ride in on a float, toss beads to the kids. You got to feed me oysters and bob for beignets. That was pretty fun, though, wasn't it?
That was a blast. Look, anytime there's oysters, like, I'm in. So, yeah, that was a blast. If you can't have fun in New Orleans, you got a problem.
Well, I'm going to have to get restaurant recommendations from someone else. Hey, man, so happy for you. Cannot wait to see what you do this weekend. Cannot wait to see what you do at the Swamp. It truly is one of college football's greatest cathedrals. You've earned it, and I can't wait to see what you do with the job.
Thank you, Matt. Roll Wave and go Gators.
How about that? ×2. Coach Jon Sumrall, thank you.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you. Wrong side.